Well, we've all heard of the COVID-15 phenomenon, putting on a few extra pounds over the last year or so.
Yeah, the same could be said for our pets, Piper included, especially after a long winter spending more time indoors. Joining us to talk about that and what we can do to maybe slim down a little bit, Dr. Eric Ruhland from the St. Paul Pet Hospital. Hi, Doc. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly. How are you guys doing?
Not bad. Okay, we see this. This is not a new thing. It's not like all of a sudden this year pets gaining weight around the winter. That's pretty common. Like on average, how many pounds do you think, and maybe how do we know if they've put on a few?
Well, I'd say every winter, well, I think all of us are suffering from it, but every winter I would say most of our pets will put on a couple pounds. But it's pretty average to put up, 4 or 5 pounds if you're a 50-pound dog. So maybe about 5% or so of body mass, somewhere in there. We see that pretty common.
Yeah, for the average pet owner, they're like, okay, so my dog's 4, 5, 6 pounds overweight. What's the big deal? Why is it a big deal?
Well, we start to look at those percentages over the course of their timeline of their life. I can usually project, and a lot of doctors, we can look at a pet when they come in and they're 5, 6 years of age. I can project usually how old that dog is going to be before the carriage and the chassis are going to start to fall apart. A lot of these dogs that we have to say goodbye to when they're 12 and 13, a lot of these dogs cognitively and internally are totally fine. They're totally normal. But their frame just falls apart and they have arthritis and everything else. And yeah, 5 to 6 pounds doesn't sound like a lot to us, but for a dog that's 50 pounds, that's pretty substantial. That's a pretty substantial amount of weight.
For sure. Okay, so what do we do? Exercise, more walks? Is that really the best way?
If I can have most of my clients and most of everybody listening, if you can focus 90% of your effort and energy on what we're putting into their mouth and less about the exercise. Exercise is important not only to speed up resting metabolic rates and to distract the dog or the cat from eating more. But the more important thing is nutritionally. So what we need to start doing is measuring every day. If this is something we're serious about and a pet's overweight, we need to get really serious about our measuring strategies, maybe getting a gram scale if you've got a really small dog or a small cat, measuring that out, not just by volume, but by grams, and then measuring our weight every week and really honing down and starting to dial down the amounts. And we can talk about that in a second.
All right, so how often, because we all know that we feed our dogs and our cats, but how often should they be eating through the day and through the week? And should it be consistent? Should you just let them eat when they're hungry? How should we do that?
So dogs and cats obviously a little bit different. So cats are normally going to be taking about 4 to 6 small meals in a day if they can. A lot of people can get away feeding them 2 to 3 times without a lot of problems. Dogs can eat as infrequently. You think about wolves, they are in the wild, they might eat a big meal every 2 to 3 days. Dogs can get away with 2 meals a day pretty comfortably. The more frequently we can break that up, and we're just going to continue to try to drive our glycemic curve down. So more frequent small meals is always better. I guess that's my main takeaway.
So a lot like humans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which a lot of pet owners don't do. You do maybe 1 in the morning and 1 at night, or just 1.
Yeah.
And then that's okay too. It shouldn't. Nobody should feel guilty about that. But it's a little bit better. It's a little easier on their system to flatten that glycemic curve out, and so that they're not getting a huge meal that they have to work on all day.
I know we're talking about weight, but can we talk about this dog behind you?
Butter's getting all grown up now. She went through some training, and she's not the little rugrat that Santa Claus brought to us last year.
And she's acting so well.
I know.
Sleepy? Is it nap time?
He only has 2 brain cells, and it's sleeping, eating, actually 3, and then chasing her ball all over the place.
So right now she's just in chill mode.
She's perfectly chill. I think it's really important, you guys, too. I wanted to hit on one thing before we break. I think prevention is really, really important about it. And I think owners with puppies, they come in and I start talking about weight control and making sure we keep them in the right weight. And that's a really, really important thing, too. And I think preventing our puppies and our kittens from getting into that position in the first place, because it's really, really hard to come back, and preventing it's a lot easier. And I think that's a huge component of it. And I think your veterinarian's going to tell you, a lot of clients know when our pets are overweight, but if you're not really sure, a good way to do it, even if your pet isn't needing a preventative care appointment or a vaccine appointment or anything like that, or a well check, just go into your clinic and ask them to get a nail trim and ask them to have the technician give them their assessment. Now, that's not a doctor's assessment, but they'll probably tell you if they're overweight or not. If not, there are body condition scoring charts that we have on our Facebook page at St. Paul Pet on the Facebook page that can tell you, can kind of give you an idea looking at different body shapes and styles and types, for different breeds, whether or not your pet is maybe overweight or not.
Sure. And just like humans, prevention is key. It's much easier to start than to try to back up. Dr. Eric Ruhland.
I could talk about this for hours. It's one of my biggest passionate things. I could literally just go on and on forever. So thank you so much for giving us a platform to talk about it.
Of course. Good to see you from St. Paul Pet Hospital. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, you guys.
All right, for more information, you can head to stpaulpet.com.